Oh, Gary Champion, psychic medium. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Um, Having trouble with my modem, getting my website up today, making some changes and alterations and various, offering different kinds of readings, some party readings, gallery readings, things that I used to do that I don't do anymore. I'm going to do them again. But it wouldn't, it wouldn't publish. And you call your server saying, check out the line, see what's going on. And they start talking gibbly gop. And she says, oh, you need to get this thing called FileZilla to put it up. And I said, no, no, no. You're not getting me. I'm old school. My software is old. And it comes with its own ability to deliver files from my computer to the internet. My website is not on your server. It's on my computer. I mean, it's there, but it's here. It's controlled off the computer. And the old software has the ability to publish files, file transfer protocol from my computer to the server doesn't need FileZilla. She couldn't get that. She'd never heard of what I was talking about. And I told her the name of the software and never heard of that. I mean, okay, the world has passed me by. I am now obsolete. And then I'm looking at a thing on the internet. This all happened today about an ancient dog. It's 19,000 years old that they got out of the permafrost somewhere because the ice is melting, hasn't melted for 19,000 years. That's called global warming. It's not an accident that all these creatures are coming out of the ice and dead bodies of people who've climbed mountains and fallen off the edge, and now 100 years later, there they are. Anyway, I'm thinking, it's a dog. It's a strange looking dog, and his teeth are kind of like this and like that on the top and kind of like that. I think, what kind of tooth is that? And they're doing tests on him, and they don't know. DNA doesn't match up. I'm thinking, it's a dog. There've always been dogs. What we have now are different kinds of dogs. What we have now is different WordPress. We have different software. We don't have the old stuff that I had. My stuff still works. I'm on the first page. I'm happy with it. But it's old school stuff. Eventually, the world passes you by, and the beat goes on. War, people killing each other, massive amounts, 100 million people killed in World War II. That may be an understatement. It might be an overstatement, but it feels right. Murdered. You just call it murder when you're going to kill that many people. Intentionally ending the lives of 100 million people. Oh, we're through with war. We're through with that. I think that's what they always say. The war to end all wars was the First World War in 1914. The second one, World War II, was to preserve democracy or something. I don't know. But the beat goes on. The method in which the dog from 19,000 years old doesn't exist today, but it's still a dog. The software that I publish my website with doesn't really exist today. It's not for sale, but it works. But the beat goes on. Nothing's changed. In politics, love is exactly the same. Love between two people hasn't changed any. A million years, however long people have been standing upright and saying the words "I love you" or "oogly oogly oogly." The words are different, but the love is the same. The "oogly oogly" or "I love you," the words have changed, and the beat goes on. Idiots in our government, sorry, that's been done before. They're everywhere. You don't forget about parties and what you want. They're all a bunch of idiots. Some are less idiotic than others, but and this is our best. These are highly educated people, advanced degrees, doctorates, and all kinds of across the board political stuff, economics, whatever you want to say. And that's the best we can provide. It's a wonder we can get water to run out of a tap. But the beat goes on. There'll be a new crop of them in a short period of time. A lot of new people elected, old ones will go out. The sea comes in, the sea goes out. And the beat goes on. I don't have to lose a whole lot of sleep over it. We've seen this before. So periodically, someone comes up with a new invention or something new or that they think is new. And I remember as a child seeing it on an old car. Had a different name, but same identical thing. Did the same job. It's nothing new there. As long as there have been cars, the parts have been pretty much the same. They're not interchangeable. Carburetor is not a carburetor anymore. It's fuel injected, but it's the same thing. Tires are tires. A fender's a fender. Don't lean on one today. They tend to beat up and bend pretty quick. The old ones you could hit with a hammer and you might knock some paint off, but it didn't dent it. But it's still a fender. 19,000-year-old dog, still a dog. They can recognize it. You get little chin whiskers and everything, kind of a grayish fur. The beat goes on. People haven't really changed. Although when I read the Declaration of Independence or anything that comes out of that thing from the 1770s, those guys were really bright. I mean, their language, their use of the English language is something to behold. It's a work of art, language-wise. And what it states was, some of it's copied from the French, but the wording is strictly ours. It's an American document that's so well written. It only has a few amendments in all the years we've had it. It tells you how well these guys could write. They couldn't anticipate, multi-shot guns versus single-shot guns, and they couldn't anticipate that. Amendment rights, Second Amendment rights were good then, maybe a bit outdated, but they're still Second Amendment rights. Really haven't changed any. Interesting world, isn't it? And my perception of it, I hope continues to grow, that my understanding of it, in that this is a big soup and we're all in it together. The world's one big place, but we're all in it together. Battling good and evil, we're fighting each other. Just the time you think you've killed evil and beat it down, up it jumps again in a new form. The name's changed, but it's still evil. Anything that subjugates people and hurts people, or I always say anything that hurts women and children, shouldn't be a law. But there we have it. We had them before, we'll have them again. So the beat goes on. It'd be nice if we all had some new device. Let's see what I can hold up. I'm a bad harmonica player, but I'll hold up my harmonica. We put this in our pocket, go down the street with it, and when someone begins to talk to us, they haven't invented this yet. This one's mine. I'm thinking, well, in my old age, maybe I'll I'll make such a product. And when someone begins to talk, we pull it out and push a button, and it lights up red and someone's lying to you. A built-in bullshit detector. I think I can say that word. They haven't banned anything yet. But a good built-in bullshit detector, we need that. Because even the people who are saying the bullshit, they know it's bullshit, but they're saying it anyway. Many people are being fooled by it, but it's still bullshit. If we had these, we'd all kind of be on the same page. And it doesn't matter which side of the aisle you're on. They're all kind of bullshit people. Professional bullshit artists. That's it. Dangling things out there for people to play with us. What we need is a good built-in bullshit detector. I think a lot of this crap might go away. When someone starts boasting or pontificating, I call it the pompous ass voice. Well, I think that we should be doing. That's my imitation of a pompous ass voice. But when they start doing that, that thing turns red and say, oh, excuse me. My bullshit detector's gone off. Must be something wrong with your thing. Isn't that what they usually say? Something wrong with your detector. No, I had it checked just the other day. It seems to be fine. Maybe you're just lying to me. And the beat goes on. No fear, no regret, no anger. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.